Hello, my beauties. I hope you are ready to get very clear on what do you want and who you want to be, because we are diving into clarity. The opposite of clarity is confusion. And when you are confused, you are just drifting in your life. When you are lacking clarity, you are directionless. And that is not how my Simply Impeccable students will be showing up in the world. You are going to have such laser focus because you feel so clear on what you want and who you want to be. So I want you to think about when you feel the most clear. When you feel like the light bulb has just gone off. When you feel inspired, when you feel expansive. That's meant for you. I want you to think about all the moments. I love being by an ocean. I love seeing a sunset. And I know that sounds cliche, right? Putting my feet in sand. I mean, there's so much to like that grounding work. I believe in that. Like walking on the grass, smelling the fresh dew in the morning, the smell of fresh cut grass. I love flowers. I love candles. I love a nice glass of wine, right? I want financial abundance to be able to do all of that, to experience all of the beauty and the goodness of this life. I want my relationships to be on fire, right? So all of these spaces, and I'm just kind of tossing out a bunch of things at this point, right? But all of those spaces fill me. I know that's what I love. I know that's what I want to see in my life. Travel and romance and beautiful time and presence with my family and laughter and just all of it. I want to grow an amazing business where I help hundreds of thousands of women. I want to speak on stages. That's what I want. What do you want? What lights you up? What expands you? And furthermore, when do you allow your brain to think of these types of things, right? When do you allow your brain to get curious and imagine the possibilities? When do you allow your brain to get super, super clear? And I'm going to guess that it's either in the shower, when you are laying in bed at night before you fall asleep, or when you wake up in the morning. So essentially, when you are allowing yourself to be still, you've literally just allowed yourself to be still, and therefore you've surrendered your brain to consider what gets to be possible. And when you consider that and it expands you and it excites you, that's for you, okay? So I want you to start putting your feet to the clarity. I need you to start by carving out the still time. I want you to pay such acute attention to the things that fill you. You light the Christmas candle and you watch the twinkling lights and you put a fire on. And you feel like, what could be better, right? I want you to pay attention to what fills you, and I want you to start finding the time to get still. And then I want you to put the pen to paper, and I want you to list down all the things that bring you joy, all the things that light you, all the things that you do want. I hear this too often, all the things I don't want. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to have lack. I don't want to be in this stressful situation. I don't want to be in this person's presence any longer, right? All of the things that you don't want. I want to know what you do want. And that's so important, because then the thought work is going to follow. The expansiveness is going to continue to grow, and then you get to continue to imagine what's possible and anchor yourself there and take clear action, right? The path is just going to be that much easier to follow when you have a clear direction versus this windy road that you keep traveling because you're so confused. So not only do I want you to think about what you want, but who you want to be. Okay? So having that clear focus on what your brain wants to kind of ground in, to anchor in as far as who you want to become, who you want to be, that is just so powerful, because that's just this ongoing goal, this ongoing process, this ongoing version of you. And there's that horizon doesn't just keep traversing. It's just this person that always want to continuously grow into being, and just continue to be and to show up that way. That's so powerful because that's not fixed like a certain goal, like having something tangible, right? So I want you to think about this, and I want you. I think about the this event that I put on. I co-founded a High Value Woman event, and I've incorporated everything that I love into my business, into my events, into my family life, work life, right? I don't call it a balance, but I've incorporated everything that I enjoy, everything that expands me in my business. So, for example, the High Value Woman event is a conference style event for women. There's florals, there's this beauty in the space, there's beautiful clothes because I love that, right? I love the connection. I'm on stage. I'm pouring into women. There's beautiful drinks and a view and sunsets and all of the glorious things that I love. I've been able to incorporate into my business, into this specific event. When I envisioned creating this event, I envisioned all of those things that I wanted. I envisioned who I truly wanted to be in these spaces. It's so important because then we make decisions around that. If I want this amazing luxury event with florals and beautiful landscaping and beautiful venue and all the things, I'm going to take action in booking a venue like that. I'm going to take action in reaching out to the florist, right? And then it all comes together and it's like, yes. So I want you to put the pen to paper today. I want you to think about what you do want. All the things, jot it down. All the things you love, all the things that light you, all the things that expand you. I want you to get so clear on that today. So I will see you in the next module.